Chapter 26 Valors. As the Legion tries and fix the awesome Atone by replacing parts of the engine, thanks to keeping spare engine parts, something starts coming out of one of the water tunnels, another morphil gushes out of it, shocking everyone. As they see Valors. Hailwolf talks about how that is Valors, Ozona's morphil. Valors is seen coming towards the Legion and the awesome Atone. He even sees the Tengus from afar, shocking him as he thought all the Tengus were gone. He took part in their slaughter after all. And so Valors causes some madness. He recognizes the Legion from past descriptions. The likes of him and Ozona have been told via exchanges from Xyanthor and his other allies in the past what this Legion looks like. He also sees that Hailwolf has turned her back on Ozona, making him angry and keen to go for her as his main target. Valors then confronts the Legion, plus after seeing a glimpse of Pod's trident power, even after seeing a morphil which he thinks is on the wrong side, Valors fights off the Legion and gets hold of the trident from Pod. And Valors manages to put all the Tengus into a single ice block. The Legion continues to be puzzled after the ice wall that stopped Hailwolf, never knowing the trident could do these things. Pod, despite knowing about these minor qualities of the trident, is also shocked. Now Valors is going to try and fight the Legion, swinging the trident, making the Legion avoid a wave of fire by ducking. The trident can produce fire too. Nicole and Zami remain distant while Pod, Hailwolf and Arvin fight Valors up close. As another morphil who has been misled. Pod is eager to keep Valors alive, and try and get him to turn. Pod tries to keep Valors intact, preventing Valors from using the trident, and he manages to unlock more of the trident's power due to being familiar with energy-absorbing devices, especially as Ozona bears one. Knowing devices like these require a certain mindset. Valors ends up dropping the trident after trying to use it again. It mildly burnt him once and it did so again, making his hand both freeze and burn, angering him further. Even at a point where Hailwolf tried to stop Valors from attacking by keeping one of his arms towards the ground, Valors ends up flipping Hailwolf upwards, biting one of her back legs and then throwing Hailwolf, making Hailwolf go back to her original form where her leg shares the same injury. Nicole goes to Hailwolf to aid her, making Zami act as the primary long-range fighter. With Hailwolf as Valors' primary target, the others prevent Valors from doing any other harm against Hailwolf. Arvin too struggles to restrain Valors using his tentacles spawned from his back using his evolution-based abilities. Even Valors swings himself to land on Arvin, hurting Arvin, but Arvin uses his other tentacles from his temporary evolution to soften his landing. Due to Valors acting in an animalistic way, Arvin is told to try and help break the Tengus from the ice. Arvin can break the ice using his temporarily evolved claws, nearly breaking the Tengus free. The rest of the fight plays out as Pod uses his martial arts without the trident. Trying to calm Valors down, countering every punch thrown at him without hurting Valors back, trying to explain that he cannot act like this anymore. Even Pod tells Zami to stop trying to stun Valors. Near the edge, Valors tricks Pod into falling for Pod's words. But Valors manages to use his frozen hand to form a blade. Nicole sees this and then fires her grenade launcher in Valors' mouth, killing him, and he falls, disappointing and shocking Pod. The Tengus are pleased and are free now the ice is gone, after all. Whoever casts any ability goes alongside the effects of their abilities, and no dead being can continue anything supernatural. The Tengus are very pleased with the Legion, however, while Pod is accepted more so. He is still sad about the Legion's actions to get rid of another morphil that has suffered. Even Zami goes to chat with Pod to try and cheer him up, especially now the Tengus seem to be into Pod despite being a morphil himself. Even Nicole, as she aids Hailwolf, both do have a nice moment. And Nicole for once admits a part of her history on how she wanted to work at a hospital, and those skills she still has despite never working in a hospital. Pod does overhear this, and wonders about Nicole in a slightly negative way. She is revealing part of her history in front of a stranger. Not one of her closest friends. Finally, Hailwolf helps defeat Valors with full intention. This further confirms how much Hailwolf is against the fraction she was enslaved to, making the trust with her more solid, even though Hailwolf was always nice to the Tengus she just met. Zami still thinks that Nicole revealing her history with someone is a good step for Nicole, but Pod still disagrees. Whilst Pod is somber about Nicole and Valors, this is where the Legion also wonders about Pod's trident's abilities. Pod unenthusiastically said that it has happened before but not to this degree. But thanks to Valor's reaching into it, this could mean Pod can do more than swing a trident around. The Tengus offer tips, and the Legion is more excited with more power on their side. The Legion was focused on arresting Hailwolf earlier, hence why they asked now, whilst everything is calm despite needing to fix the automaton quickly.